Today I was at work and sometimes when I don't have anything to do at the moment, or I'm on break, or I'm waiting for an artist or a meeting to happen, I'll turn on the TV, and a lot of times I like to watch First Take, or I'll put on CNN for a minute, or just depending on what type of mood I'm in. But I put on First Take today, and I see them talking about President Obama saying that the Washington Redskins need to change the name of their football team because it might be offensive. Well, actually, he said it is offensive to Native Americans. And I said, wait a minute. So you get out and you speak for Native Americans and say how the name of their football team is offensive to them, but yet you don't say anything about what's offensive to black people in America. And I made several videos pointing out Obama and his ignorance and his disownership to the black community. But I just find it puzzling how he takes the time out of his day to address a football team, yet he won't say a damn thing about the black community. And I wrote a stats on Facebook for you guys that are friends with me on Facebook. The status got very it didn't get heated, but a lot of people it was a big debate. And a lot of people were stating good points and everything, and so on and so on. I will leave a link in the description box for you guys that want to add me on Facebook. I don't usually do that, but I'll do it for right now. If I do find you suspicious, don't get offended if I question you. I'm just putting that out there because there is people out here who want to attack me. But I just find that to be appalling by President Obama. What about the racism and the discrimination and the police brutality that black folks have to deal with on a day-to-day basis? You don't say a damn thing about that. You don't put any policies intact for the issues that black people have to deal with, yet everybody else gets addressed and gets certain policies for their beneficial lifestyle. But it's just crazy out here, how people just really don't give a damn about black people. I heard some people, well, not heard, but I read some people in the comment section that commented on my stats saying that, we can't expect President Obama to do anything, and the system has never done anything for it. And I totally agree with that. Like I said before, we have more power than we think, and it's time for us to start mobilizing and coming together and demanding that certain things happen. And although we haven't seen anything beneficial for us from the government or from President Obama's side, at the same time we do have to hold them responsible. Need I not remind everybody that we voted 93% to put President Barack Obama in office in the position he's in right now. We pay taxes. We are the backbone of America. So saying that we are deserving of things, why is it that everybody else should be put in front of us, but when it comes to the issues that we deal with every day in America, it's whatever, you Negroes are complaining, or get your stuff together, stop blaming everybody else. We're always ridiculed for speaking about our issues in this country. So at the same time, I do think that we do need to take the power that we do have and better our situations and getting our community together and getting our unity back together. But at the same time, that does not mean that we ignore these people who we put into certain positions and we just say, okay, well, we're just going to ignore them. They don't do anything for us, so we're just going to ignore them and not hold them accountable for certain issues that we deal with, because that's bullshit, and that's basically slapping yourself in the face. But that's all I have to say. You guys give me your feedback. I'll try to leave a link in the description box. If it's not there, it's not there. But, this is just ridiculous. And we really have to start watching these people that we put into powerful positions. Because at the end of the day, everybody uses the black community, but nobody gives a damn about the black community. And that's all I got to say.